What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Night Owl Rides. We are on our way for a very special trip across the river to Maroney's Harley Davidson. Lowrider ST is having its 1,000-mile service done today. Really cool. We got a little bit of a surprise also as well, waiting for us over at the dealership. So we're going to take this cruise on over. It's a little bit of surprise in store today. We got a test ride at Maroney's Harley Davidson. So we're going to be taking a look at the 2023 Pan America when we're there. I'm beyond excited. I don't think we're going to be able to get off-road, but hell, I just want to get on that bike, see what it feels like, cruise around. Harley Davidson adventure vehicle. Awesome. I have a soft spot for the adventure bike. So yeah, I can't wait. Stay tuned. Check it out. Peace. All right, what is good, everybody? I just dropped the Lowrider ST off at Maroney's Harley Davidson in Newburgh or New Windsor, depending on who you're talking to. And I just picked up this guy for a few minutes. The 2023 Pan America Special. This is the Harley Davidson Sport Touring with off-road capability bike that came out in 22. And this is the 23 special model right here. I just rode it around the corner just to do this review. Right off the bat, this thing has a lot of power, but it's a little trippy coming off of a Lowrider ST with floorboards. It's very sporty. Pegs are small, tight to the bike for sporty maneuvering, for off-road. It has a lot of pep. It's a 1250 engine. It's a little quieter, so you don't expect it, but when you turn on the throttle, you get what you need out of it. So right off the bat, from just going about 100 yards right now, pretty cool. We're about to hop on, do a full test ride. I got my 360 cam mounted up, so we're gonna get that done. We're gonna just do a loop around the back roads of Newburgh, maybe go into New Windsor, just do this kind of loop around the dealership right here. So I'm really excited, right off the bat, just hopping on this bike. Wow, it's so much fun. It's just, you get on, it's fun. It feels like you're just scooting around. So yeah, we'll do the full ride, then we'll do a review afterwards. I'll go through the tech specs, so I'll do a little B-roll and just kind of read that off of the screen so I don't get that wrong. But yeah, a lot of pep. A nice sporty bike to the Harley Davidson lineup. Pretty good stuff. Thank you very much, Maroney's Harley Davidson, for letting me take this out today. Let's cruise. Peace. So today we are riding the 2023 Pan America Special 1250. This model starts at around 21,849 MSRP. The base model starts somewhere around 17,699. This bike is set up for sport touring. It's a sport touring adventure bike. It's frame-mounted fairing, mid-position controls, and in Harley's words, this is the premier two-wheel, multi-tool, built to endure, designed to explore vehicle, and this thing is a blast to ride. So let's start off with the engine. The engine is the Revolution Max 1250. It's a structural component of the motorcycle chassis, which means that it eliminates a lot of the traditional framework, and it significantly reduces overall weight and keeps the handling nice and taut. It puts out about 150 horsepower with a flexible power band, and it really moves. So keeping it on the road, the suspension, you have up front 47mm inverted fork with compression, rebound, and preloaded spring with adjustable aluminum fork triple clamps. In the rear, we have linkage-mounted piggyback monoshock with compression, rebound, and hydraulic spring. The preload is adjustable on this model. Up front, we have a Brembo 4-caliber piston, and in the rear, we have a single floating piston, also Brembo brake, so this thing moves and stops really well. The wheels on this, they're both aluminum cast satin black off the line. They are wrapped with HD Michelin Scorchers. Up front, you have a 19-inch front, a 17-inch rear, and these tires were developed by Michelin specifically for on and off-road adventure touring. All right, so the lights on this, the up front is a light bar style, which is really cool. It's a Daymaker signature LED headlamp, and it's super bright. I didn't get a chance to shine it today, but I've seen on other videos that it really does a great job of lighting up the road. The rear and the turn signals are all LED, so you know, this thing has all the latest and greatest in lighting. So let's get into the goodies on this bike. Let's start off with the riding modes. There's road, rain, off-road, and off-road plus, and then sport. And let me tell you, sport is out of control on this thing. But yeah, all 5 modes for all the specific conditions and the specific riding that you're going to get into. Getting into the gauges, this is a 6.8 TFT, which stands for Thin Film Transistor Display. It has everything in it, everything from speedometer, what gear you're in, odometer, fuel level, clock, trip, low temp alert, kickstand down alert, tip over alert, which you probably wouldn't need to tip over, you'll know. Cruise control, tach, engine temp, battery voltage, it's all in there and all easily toggled through with the hand controls. Which brings us to the infotainment. So this is a extremely modern bike. It has all the bells and whistles. If you have a headset in your helmet, it does hands-free voice recognition via the Bluetooth text-to-speech, and anything that you want, you just tell it what to do, and it recognizes your voice and it can do it. So that's really cool. So everything from making calls, texts, infotainment on the bike, music, rider-to-rider communication, all of that is available, text-to-speech. What is good, everybody? All I can say is wow. The 23 Pan America Special. Look at that thing right there. Oh my God, let me frame it up. This thing is a surprise package right here. I went through all the modes as I was going through the test ride. I got out on the highway a little bit, and I'm just gonna say that sport mode is truly sport mode. This thing rips, dude. I was white knuckling for a second there. Totally safe, Brony, don't worry. Sport mode on this bike is insane. I just quickly went out on the highway, went up one exit, and in each gear, 1 through 6, this has torque on the low end and then power on the high end. Put it in sport mode, keeping up on the highway, no problem. The adjustable windshield up front, amazing. I felt like I was on a full fairing bike, just no wind buffeting, no issues at all. A little wind comes around the side, so your arms are getting a little bit more, but that's to be expected on a sport bike like that. And the ride was extremely comfortable. A little bit of, just critique for everything. It's if you're coming off of a big V twin, you're not sitting back as much. You're kind of sitting in more of a forward aggressive motion. Your feet are set back a little bit more. So that's the only thing to me that felt a little bit weird. It wasn't exactly what I was looking to do. When I ride, it's not exactly what I, look for in my foot setup. But other than that, the seat, the ergonomics of the bike, stock, feels really comfortable, really good. For me, it's just the position of the foot pegs. I'd want them just maybe like 3 or 4 inches forward, a little bit more, kind of more like on a dirt bike, so they're a little bit more directly under you. But I stood up and down on the pegs, no problem at all. It's not really an issue at all. It's just personal preference for me. The bike has a really awesome sporty feel. It's got a little bit of a rumble when you get on it, so definitely has that Harley signature sound in there as well. But definitely a sporty bike. You can get on this thing, hanging out, and it looks good. This thing looks sharp. I don't know what to say. Like the Rev Max engine, at first I was like, whoa, those things look like they're from the future, but it's really cool. The exhaust on it looks beautiful. It was just so much fun. Such a great ride. Beautiful Saturday. Again, thank you, Maroney's Harley Davidson in Newburgh, New York, for hooking me up and letting me do this test ride today. A ton of fun. If you're in the area, come check them out. They have a great lineup of bikes, and you can test ride as well. So hit them up. I'll leave their number in the description and a link to their website. And again, beautiful way to spend a Saturday. Amazing bike from Harley Davidson. On-road, off-road capabilities, great feel, adjustable height, seat, depending on what mode you're in, modes for days, for different conditions, rain mode, traction mode, sport mode, off-road. I will list them appropriately, and then I'll also do an overdub, so that way you get the full tech spec of the bike. But you know, just please enjoy the video, enjoy the ride. This is a great machine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up riding one of these things again. A lot of fun. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. Go out and ride. Peace.